One day, there was a group of children on the playground who didn't get along. Their names were Poland, USSR, Germany, and Czechoslovakia. USSR wanted to have security for himself, and having another friend in between himself and the bullies would be a great idea. USSR was a strong guy and had ran into Poland in the past. With the help of USSR, Poland rose up against Germany and broke their toxic relationship. USSR continued to help Poland succeed in his endeavors by teaching him about the beautiful idea of sharing and compassion. Poland's life coach, Władysław Gomułka, started coaching Poland in 1947. USSR felt inclined to help Poland's conflicting emotions by offering land, animals, farm machinery, and house toys to the distraught little boy. USSR was a rich kid from Bloomfield. Poland accepted to be controlled by the USSR because Germany had taken much of Poland's lunch money. Fast forward 9 years, Poland works for USSR. In June 1956, working in the company Poznan, Poland hit a rough patch with his now boss, USSR, because of decreased wages and bad working conditions. It continued on for 2 days, and to prevent further disobedience, USSR tightened its grip over its employees, including Poland. Poland was a strong, independent man and did not like that USSR was intervening in his life by changing wages and working conditions. USSR imposed a new manager, Konstantin Rokossovsky, as the manager of relations. Poland struggled to live off of the lost wages and had to ration food to survive. The situation became increasingly worse every single day, and his colleagues felt that USSR was in control of him. Poland began to consider that the sharing that USSR had taught him wasn't necessarily always great. Poland was conflicted on remaining friends with the USSR and had to eventually decide what to do. USSR began to meddle in the feelings of Poland and was influencing his decisions. USSR was eavesdropping on Poland's conversations, hence placing pressure on Poland to be silenced. Khrushchev, USSR's life coach, talked to Poland in Warsaw in October of 1956 in order to meet up, prepared to take Poland down. Luckily, Gomułka, Poland's life coach, promised that Poland would remain loyal to the pact. The pact was an alliance between Poland and all his colleagues in order to stand up to any dissidents who threatened their ideological beliefs. Due to the fact that Poland agreed to remain a part of the pact, USSR decided that it was time to let Poland go on and pursue a road to their own form of sharing. Fast forward to 1968. Poland began to become unstable again, emotionally. Gomułka, the life coach of Poland, was being doubted and continuously attacked by Poland. There was an internal struggle, and Poland was beginning to side with USSR again. There was some chaos within Poland, but in the end, Gomułka stayed as life coach. Poland was experiencing a better life, making more money and working harder, but by the late 1970s, he was growing restless. Fast forward to 1980s. Deep inside Poland's head, an idea was brewing in order to no longer be controlled by anyone else. This idea started spreading to his other co-workers, and 10 of his employees started to think this way. Eventually, USSR was getting tired of uppity Poland and wanted to suppress the idea. However, in October, Poland started challenging the USSR's influence in their life, but solidarity still wasn't ironed out. It was just an idea. For a little bit, Poland started to agree with the sharing things USSR had taught him. A new life coach entered his life, named Jaruzelski, and tried to reinforce what USSR taught him. He was a crappy coach, and nothing really happened. Solidarity stuck on Poland's mind, and in 1989, Poland got over USSR's influence and became independent. Poland had a group of friends called USA, and those guys, like Truman, Carter, and Reagan, were there the whole time, supporting Poland in its endeavors. Truman pushed Poland to believe in themselves. Carter gave Poland lots of money when times were tough, and Reagan did the same. The USA was so important because USSR had lots of life coaches like Stalin, Khrushchev, and Gorbachev, always edging USSR on.
Created using Powtoon.